Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am bringing you this fall tutorial. I feel like I never get to post any like holiday themes. That's because I always wait till the last minute to film, and then by the time I get ready to edit it and upload, the holiday is already passed. So I am bringing you this tutorial somewhat in advance, so maybe you guys can learn something from it. But yeah, I am going to be doing this fall set. I'm using some browns and some brown glitters, which I really don't use normally. In fact, I think this is the first fall set I've done on myself. But anyway, I'm using this sugar and cream color. It's called Custard, and I'm just using this color as a good base. Most of the time when I do my sets, I always use like a really light nude color. I just think it looks good with pretty much anything you do. So yeah, I'm just going to be adding this color to my nails, and I also slowed it down here because I wanted you guys to see how small my beads are when I am getting closer to that cuticle area. I don't use big beads when I do this part. I just always try to use little ones so I can work myself or work up to that cuticle area, and that way I don't have to like do a lot of cleanup. And because I don't like to do a lot of cleanup around the cuticle area because it's kind of difficult. So I just wanted to slow it down so you guys can see that I still to this day take small beads when it comes to my cuticle area. But yeah, so here I'm just adding some extra acrylic. Make sure you're looking at the nails from all angles so you can make sure that the nails are structured properly. And yeah, I guess we'll be back when it comes to the other nails. I know my oh yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place. But yeah, this is the monomer that I use. It's by Sugar and Cream as well. I think it works really well. It's probably my first time using it, so I like it. It works. But yeah, I'm going to be putting this color on my nails, and I will be back when it's time for the other steps. So I've added that brown by Mia Secret, and just a little tip, which I'm going to insert coming up now. Sometimes when you use like really dark colors, it starts to bleed really bad. So what I do is I just pour a little bit of acetone into a cap, and I'll just kind of clean my brush off a little bit. And as you can see, the acetone will turn kind of like the color that you're using. And if you don't clean that up, then whenever you go to the next nail, if you don't want brown in it, then I would suggest cleaning it, because since it's such a strong color, it will transfer over. And I didn't want brown to be in this nail, so I just made sure that I cleaned it up, or cleaned my brush, so that way it didn't transfer. Okay, so for this nail, which is starting to become my favorite, I think side tips is like my number one favorite thing to do, and I don't know how that happened because I used to be so afraid of doing this because you do have to work really fast so that acrylic does not dry on you. So as you can see, I put acrylic on the whole nail. I use this X-Acto knife to kind of carve out where I want my glitter to go. So you have to, like I said, you have to move fast because I have done this before where the acrylic dried and it was like nearly impossible to get the acrylic off the nail. So just move quick. It doesn't have to be super perfect because you can always go back in and add acrylic. I've done that before, or you can build the nail with clear acrylic at the end because I've also done that. So yeah, just make sure you're getting it carved out as quickly as possible, and you can always go back with a file, which I'll show you in a second, and just clean up that line and make it sharp. Okay, so this is what I was saying when you can go back in and just use your file and make that line as precise as you want it to be. Just take your file and just go along with that line. This always works for me, and my line is like always super straight. So as you can see there, now I'm going to be taking some glitter. I ordered this glitter from Amazon like so long ago, but I figured that these two colors mixed together would be so cute for fall. So I just used my clear acrylic with it because it's not an acrylic powder, it's just a glitter by itself. So I just kind of mix it with a clear acrylic, and I'm just filling in that space where I cut out. And you don't want it to build up, you don't want it to be too like bulky because you are going to have to go back in and encapsulate that with clear like you have to do with any glitter. So just make sure you're leaving room for a encapsulation. And again, if you want to build your whole nail again with the clear acrylic, you can do that because I've done that before and it still looks good. It still looks the same way. So yeah, now I'm going to just go ahead and file my nails and drill my nails, and then we'll be ready for the next step. For this step, I am going to be creating some 3D flowers. And now that I'm rewatching this tutorial and the nails are done with, I wish I would have did my flowers like a lot bigger. I don't know why I always do my flowers, or I always do them so small, but I'm realizing now that I can do them a little bit bigger. Anyway, I placed that crystal right there in the middle as my guide because I want my flowers, the petals, to kind of go around that. And I'm just using that same brown acrylic with the 3D brush, and I am creating 3D flowers. Now I know this is super difficult for you guys to see exactly how I'm doing this, so forgive me for that. I'm working on my camera angles because I feel like that's what I struggle with the most. But yeah, I know it's kind of difficult, but bear with me. So again, I'm using this new color. I'm just going around that crystal. I'm going to place the second crystal down, and then I am going to use a different nude, a lighter nude color, and just go around that crystal as well, so that way I'm creating 2 flowers. And those are my 3D flowers for that nail. And I think that would be it for this set. Yeah, I just used a matte top coat, and for the glitter nail I used a glitter top, or shiny top coat. And yeah, that's my fall set. I'm going to be bringing you guys a few more tutorials for this month and for this season, so stay tuned. And as always, thank you for watching my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.